The India vs Australia series ended in a very unfortunate way for Rohit Sharma and Gautam Gambhir's men. Australia clinched the Border-Gavaskar Trophy by defeating India 3-1. And this is something that former Australian skipper Ricky Ponting had predicted long ago, and the result of the series eventually turned out to be true. After beating Australia in the opening test match that was played in Perth, India looked down and out for the rest of the series. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli and Gautam Gambhir were also slammed brutally for celebrating India saving the follow-on at Gabba. But there are questions being asked about Gautam Gambhir's management skills, Rohit Sharma's captaincy and Virat Kohli's form. Kohli in particular has been called out consistently, not only for his form but also for his conduct on the field. After the on-field scuffle that he had with Sam Constas at the MCG Test, the Australian media and the crowd made Kohli a prime subject of their trolling. Kohli was also seen engaging with the crowd like he used to do in his younger days. This is something that hasn't gone down too well with the legendary Sunil Gavaskar, who was also unofficial commentator for the India vs Australia Test series. Sunil Gavaskar has been a staunch critic of Virat Kohli in some instances, and rightfully so. Kohli looked extremely dismal with the bat in his hands during the Australian tour. Not to forget, this was also Virat Kohli's 5th tour to Australia, and he has always relished and performed in conditions down under. In his recent tour to Australia, Virat scored only 190 runs from 5 matches and 9 innings. This also includes the century that he had scored in Perth. But Kohli averaged only 23.75 in the series, and in many ways, this can be seen as one of the primary causes of India losing the series. Kohli has also been called out for his brash attitude on the field. Many believe the former India captain is trying to replicate his conduct from his initial days, but even that is not helping. Gavaskar has now slammed Kohli for his conduct and has said that he creates more pressure on the team. To react, that doesn't do the player any good, and in fact it does more harm. Virat Kohli must understand that whatever he does to react to the crowd actually puts more pressure on his teammates, who also then become the target of spectators. Virat is a champion player and there isn't a grain of doubt about that, but now questions are being asked about him and his technique. For all the 9 innings that Kohli played in Australia, he fell to the 5th stump ball on 8 occasions, and that was frustrating to watch. India now play their next Test series against England in the month of June, and the BCCI and Virat Kohli will both have to decide how to go forward in the best possible way during this transitional phase.